welcome back to my channel. And I know I've been away for so long. I am so happy, so excited to be back and to record this video for all you guys who have requested me so many times to share so many things about hair care. So here it is. And before we get into the video, there's something I want you guys to know. I'll be busting a few hair myths before I get into the products that I love using. I'll be giving some general tips on hair care, and not just that, I'm going to be backing it up with research that I did on my own. I'm going to be mentioning those researches. I'm going to be sharing pictures of them with you so that you guys know what is best for you, what is best for your hair. And I hope you find this video useful. So without further ado, let's just get into this. First of all, we're going to be talking about busting some hair myths. Now, some of you know that I have another YouTube channel named Live to Learn, and I've already made a medical education video on the hair growth cycle, and I've busted a few hair myths in that video as well. I'm going to be linking it in this video, and I'm also going to mention it in the description box below so that you guys can find it. Don't forget to go and check that channel out if you still haven't. So for the hair myths that I wanted to talk about in this video, let's just get into them. Alright, so for the first hair myth. The first hair myth is that a lot of people believe that so many products such as hair oils, serums, shampoos, so many things like that, they claim that they can make your hair grow faster. It's an absolute myth. No hair product can make your hair grow faster, no matter how much they claim to do so, no matter what ingredients they use. They can't really make your hair grow faster because, as per scientific evidence, hair growth has a normal speed of about 0.5 inches per month, and you cannot exceed that. Even though certain hair products can make your hair look healthier, they can reduce damage, they might even prevent hair fall, but they cannot make your hair grow faster. So any products that claim to make your hair grow faster are basically lying to you. There is no such thing as fast hair growth. All you can do is save your hair from damage and make it healthier. That a healthy scalp can contribute to better hair growth. But obviously it's going to be better as in quality and not as in speed, right? The second hair myth is that split ends can be repaired. That's absolutely false. Hair is basically dead tissue and it does not have the ability to regenerate. So any product that claims to fix your split ends is basically lying to you, because dead tissue cannot repair itself. The only way to deal with your split ends is to cut them. That's the only way to get rid of them. Let's move on to the third myth. The third myth is that biotin will help hair fall or it will fix your hair problems. Absolutely false. Let's just bust that myth right here, because biotin supplementation, as per scientific evidence, as per clinical evidence, does not show any promising effects on preventing hair fall or fixing hair damage. And that is because biotin can only work in individuals who have a biotin deficiency. Otherwise, biotin doesn't seem to have any promising effects on hair growth or on fixing hair damage. Biotin deficiency is pretty rare to come across because our gastrointestinal bacteria and a balanced diet can give us sufficient biotin. So it's not really biotin that's going to fix your hair. Some people might want to use minoxidil as per the advice of their physician. That can work, but believing that biotin is going to fix all of your hair problems, clinical evidence doesn't show anything like that. Moving on to the fourth myth. Brushing your hair 100 strokes a day is going to promote circulation in your scalp and it's going to make your hair grow healthier. Absolutely false. Rigorous brushing can cause friction in your hair, which can actually damage your hair. So it's not really advisable to brush your hair that frequently. Of course, detangling your hair is important so that it doesn't get damaged or that it doesn't break. But brushing your hair for about almost 100 strokes a day is not going to fix anything. It might even cause more damage because of the friction. Now let's move on to what hair products I personally use for my hair and what products I would recommend to you guys. And let's move on to the hair care tips that I have. But before I start recommending any hair care products and how to use them, I want you to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you're enjoying it so far. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if there's anything else that you would like to mention in the comment section, a suggestion that you would like to give me, or anything else, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, moving on to my favorite hair care products and how I use them and how I would recommend you guys use them. Let's move on to my favorite oils first. Oiling has been used by women for promoting hair health for centuries now. And I know a lot of people still don't believe in the power of oiling, but if you start doing it yourself, you will see the difference. And while I was doing my research on these oils, I myself found some really amazing facts about these oils that I did not know about before. And I would love to share them with you guys. So let's just move on to my first favorite oil, the one that I have been using for years now. It's olive oil. Sounds so simple, sounds like your regular everyday oil, but guess what? It has so many amazing properties that we're going to be talking about. Since I've been using this oil for years, you can see the difference in my hair. Like, you see my hair, and I have to say that the secret behind the moisture in my hair, the shiny look of my hair, is olive oil. It does wonders. You can use olive oil alone, or you can use it in combination with any other oil, such as argan oil, castor oil, coconut oil, or even you can make a mask, hair mask with aloe vera gel. And you can apply that to your hair for like about 30 minutes to 40 minutes before you take a shower, and you will definitely see the difference, not in one day, but of course after a couple of months of use. The thing about olive oil is that research proves that it promotes hair growth and that it is great for fighting hair loss. Like, it is so good for fighting hair loss since it has polyphenols in it. Those polyphenols have many pharmacological properties. In addition, olive oil has been evaluated to have a protective action against UV rays. So it basically protects your hair against sun damage as well. And if you really want to protect your hair against sun damage, extra virgin olive oil would be a better option for that. Olive oil also has an inhibitory effect on fungus. It also hydrates your hair, moisturizes them, and because of certain chemical constituents in olive oil, such as squalene or oleic acid or palmitic acid, people who have itchy scalps, who have chronic irritation on their scalps, olive oil also acts as an emollient for their scalps. And that basically means that it's going to improve your scalp's overall health, and a healthy scalp means healthy hair. My next favorite product is tea tree oil. And tea tree oil can, of course, like olive oil, you can use it either alone or you can use it in combination with some other oil like argan oil or castor oil. A study that was done in 2002, I guess, it found a statistical significance in dandruff reduction in people who used 5% tea tree oil. And tea tree oil is a great choice for people who have an itchy scalp or who have a dry scalp or who have a lot of problem with dandruff in their hair. Tea tree oil is your savior. You should definitely include it in your hair care practices. You can use it alone. You can mix it with certain oils like olive oil or coconut oil even, and you can apply it to your hair for like 30 minutes to an hour and take a shower. And you can repeat this once or twice a week. You can carry this on for as long as you want, and after a couple of months, you will definitely see a change in your hair. My third favorite oil is rosemary oil. You must have heard of this before. Rosemary oil is used by so many products. So many shampoos claim to use rosemary extracts. So many hair oils, hair serums claim to use rosemary extracts in them. And you can use rosemary oil all alone as well, or you can use it in combination. If I have to mention a study, a randomized controlled trial that was done in 2015, it compared the effects of rosemary oil with 2% minoxidil. And since it said that minoxidil really improves hair growth, they compared the hair growth that comes with the use of rosemary oil. They compared that hair growth with 2% minoxidil, and they found out that it was almost the same. That is, the outcome of rosemary oil was almost the same as that of 2% minoxidil. The only difference was that over a period of 6 months, particularly in people who have androgenic alopecia, they can use rosemary oil. It would work wonders for them. But the most interesting thing that this study found out was that people who used rosemary oil had less of an itchy scalp as compared to people who were using minoxidil. And in addition, rosemary oil also has antibacterial properties in it. They help cleanse your scalp, they make your scalp healthier, and they prevent hair loss. That's so important. They prevent hair loss when used long term. Since rosemary oil can be a bit expensive, it's always advisable that you either use rosemary oil on your scalp only and not on the ends, or you can use rosemary oil in combination. Like, you can add it to a few drops of rosemary oil to some other oil, and you can massage that onto your scalp. That would definitely make a difference when used long term, of course. Moving on to coconut oil, my fourth favorite oil. Now, this oil is best for protecting your hair against damage caused by heat, caused by chemicals, by bleaching, because research shows that coconut oil has a superior ability of penetrating deeper into the hair shaft. So it seals in moisture and protects your hair from external damage, especially from chemicals, bleaching agents, heat. And since girls love to style, girls love to experiment with their hair, I can't really blame you for that. Coconut oil might just be the thing you need to add to your hair care regime. You can definitely make a mask, you can add aloe vera gel, you can add rosemary oil to it, you can make a mixture with castor oil or argan oil, and you can definitely use that on your hair. Another favorite hair care practice of mine includes using vitamin E capsules. Now, you can either ingest them orally or you can add that vitamin E capsule, like you can pop that capsule into your hair oil and you can massage that onto your scalp, which will give your hair that shiny look that every girl wants. Since it's an antioxidant, of course, it is going to reduce inflammation. For people who have itchy scalps, it can actually work, but it is advisable to always mix vitamin E with some other oils or some serum or a hair mask, and it's advisable to not directly use that vitamin E on your scalp. It might cause a reaction in some people, so it's always nice that you make a mask out of it or you add it to your favorite hair oil, a carrier medium, and then you massage it onto your scalp. That can heal irritation. It has anti-inflammatory properties. Of course, it will lead to a healthier scalp and definitely better hair. Okay, so those were my 4 favorite oils that I really wanted to share with you guys, and I've mentioned all the researches in the description boxes so that you guys can know about the beneficial effects of these oils, so that you guys can actually believe that they work, because they do. I've been using olive oil for years now and it has done wonders for me. Like, I have completely cut out conditioner from my daily hair care routine because I don't need conditioner anymore, and oils do that work for me. So if you're the kind of person who has frizzy hair or really dry hair and you cannot seem to do without conditioner, if you just have to use a conditioner, make sure that you go for the conditioners that have water soluble silicones in them as compared to the non-water soluble silicones, because the non-water soluble silicones are going to form a barrier over your hair. They're going to accumulate on your scalp. They might lead to other hair problems. So when you're going to buy a conditioner, make sure you do your research and you only buy conditioners that have water soluble silicones in them. That should do the trick for you. When it comes to general tips, I think the first tip would be to avoid heat as much as possible, whether it's blow drying your hair or straightening or curling. Try to avoid doing that if it's not really necessary and if it's not really required. And if it's something that you absolutely have to do, then make sure that you always use a good heat protectant spray before you go for curling or blow drying or straightening your hair, because heat protectant sprays can do wonders for your hair. They can wash your hair with cool water. Hot water tends to dry up your hair, making it look more frizzy and more lifeless. It kind of takes away the shine from your hair, so it's always advisable that you try to wash your hair with cool water. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys found this informative. I had to do a lot of research before I could finally put this video together because I wanted you guys to get all the facts from this video. I didn't want this video to be any regular DIY hair mask or that kind of video. I wanted it to be unique. So I did all my research, and to make sure you subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. Don't forget to mention in the comments if you have any suggestions to give or if there's any feedback for the video. I would love to hear from you guys. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.